On this edition of Bronc Radio News, the new Performing Arts Center finally opens to the public. UTPA celebrated Earth Week with many festivities around campus. Plus, we have a wrap-up of Tru West, the recent show put on by the University Theater. All this coming up right now on Bronc Radio News. Welcome to this latest edition of Bronc Radio News. I'm your host, Omar Jimenez. The community celebrated the grand opening of the Performing Arts Center here at UTPA. Michael Valenzuela has the wrap-up.
Many students and locals gathered to an open concert to celebrate the grand opening of the new Performing Arts Center here at UTPA. The performing arts students have had to wait a few years in order for this new building to finally open its doors April 24th, 2015. Alicia King, who is the point person in charge of the grand opening, tells us how long it took for this new building to be constructed.
Well, we tore down the old auditorium in the spring of 2012, and we literally just completed it and opened the doors today, so 2012 to 2015.
Ms. King also tells us what students have to look forward to.
I can tell you that they are so excited. Their old facilities were subpar. They were great for a number of years, but the old building was 40 years old, and so it had a lot of limitations. Additionally, due to the increase in space, we added 14,500 square feet of space with the new building and then the renovations of the old, and so we're able to increase our enrollment in the fine arts. We'll be able to accommodate 453 music and dance majors, and we are also able to increase our faculty to 44.
With the new building and now new school name, only time will tell how many music and fine arts majors will be attracted to this brand new performing arts complex, which has so much to offer. The UTRGV name will soon carry on the legacy of those who have performed in the old center that lasted 42 years. For Bronc Radio, I'm Michael Basaldua.
The university hosted events around campus commemorating Earth Day as a part of awareness for our environment. Larissa Castillo has more on some of the events on campus.
Earth Day means different things to many people, but to UTPA Sustainability Association, it means so much more. On Thursday, April 23rd, they held their first annual Trashy Trending Runway, which featured designs from McAllen's designer, Maria Palacios, as well as UTPA students. Palacios spoke candidly about her thoughts towards designing using recyclable items.
Designing a collection here for about 5 years, like I said, but it has never been my experience to work with, recycled materials. So I was a little bit iffy, but I decided to take up on the opportunity and to experience my creativity with, instead of fabric, now with plastic bags.
This might have been their first fashion show, but it sure won't be their last. Reporting for Bronc Radio, I am Larissa Castillo.
Tru West was the recent production held by the University Theater. Stacy Moreno has more.
University Theater Productions just wrapped its last play as the University of Texas Pan America. For their final theatrical performance, they brought us American playwright Sam Shepard's Tru West, and it went off without a hitch. Tru West is a production about sibling rivalry, with two brothers as the stars. We spoke to the show's stage manager, Cyan Trevino.
We're very excited about the show. We had a very successful opening night. Everything went really well. The cast and crew have been working really well together and giving the audience a really awesome show. The director, Trey Michalowski, did a really awesome job at directing and putting it all together, blocking-wise and set-wise.
This is Stacy with Bronc Radio.
Thank you very much for joining us on this edition of Bronc Radio News. We would like to thank our station advisor, Mr. Fred Mann, our radio station manager, Ivan Herrera, and all the BRTV staff. Until next time, this has been Omar Jimenez.